what's a black granddad? But it's not enough. You that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen, the rookie Tyler Luke, set to kick things off. Off we go from Cincinnati. Now an opening at the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get my hand show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
I'm one, ready?
I go 0 to 100.
Here we go, here we go.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
Here we go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
3rd and inches. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and yeah. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Space 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Diamonds, I'm a blue devil. Twin, don't need hustle and grill. I'm nothing like them.
Gun.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A huge play there for the Bengals. 47 yards. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
On 3rd and 11.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try.
36-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. And they're on 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. And another 1st down. And another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get it down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, this is going to be a long day for this defense.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. Past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin better.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Get set.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it.
11, 11,
But I
11,
think
11.
he hears those footsteps coming
Here we go.
from that nearest defender,
12,
and
12. Right 80.
he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That is caught. Finding Higgins. 13 yards on that pass play. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Gesicki on the right, and they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown, and that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow here on second down. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They begin with a third down and 3.
Here we go. 11. Hey, can.
Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. A design run here with Jackson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the first down. A pickup of 9. From the 44-yard line. Here's second and a yard. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for Baltimore. First down.
On first and 10, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Trey Flowers, the intended receiver, that will lead to a second down.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal. A carry here for Wright, and he will dive into the end zone. Jalen Wright, touchdown Baltimore. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off on 6.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Makes the score. Ravens 21, Bengals 13. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Dexter Lawrence in for the sack. That's a Baker's dozen. 13 for the year. Second down. Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
3rd and long for Jackson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. This one intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps drop even in this one.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow will find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down.
Here we go, here we go.
First
12,
and 10.
big 13, big 13, 11, 11. Shot.
To throw is Burrow. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment.
Let's get set. Stop.
Second down. Burrow to the left side. Caught by Chase. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Gun. Stop.
Now Brown. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another
11.
first down.
Here we
First
go.
and goal at the 4-yard line.
Brown trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Now the Ravens use their first timeout,
Brings up second.
and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
2-yard pickup.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. To the goal line and in. Drew Sample. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And Pearson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals move back to within 1.
Ravens 21. Bengals 20. Kevin McPherson.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. From the gun, Jackson. Coming across the field, he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens are going to open up the lead to 8. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
They're on the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Malachi starts on the coverage.
11. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that'll set up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being...
Oh, big hole, left side, inside the 20. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown.
That's bullshit, bro.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Ravens 48, Bengals 27. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. We'll go ahead and just see the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Jackson now to throw on first down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage. You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Report! You change it.
Jackson now on second down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. What to do following the sack? It is third and long.
And it's third down.
Final play of the half. Jackson. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Jackson looking to throw. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big one there to start the second half. Pick up of 46 yards. Now Jackson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is his third touchdown of the game and his ninth for the year. On is Luke to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens are going to open up the lead to 8. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Nnamdi Madubuike, his second sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And now it's fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time, and Brings up 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Yeah, really with you. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little house drill.
Let's get set. Stop.
On the ground, it's Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
11 coming.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th. And wind up turning it over on down. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. 3rd and a long way to go. To throw is Jackson. Oh, yeah. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down. Now, Jackson. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. Throwing Jackson. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens are going to extend their lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10
Gun.
at the 50-yard line.
On first down, Burrow. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Here we go.
Burrow here on second down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's going to be incomplete.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kind of dumb. Realize I am.
Too late to start, got your heart in hand. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start, with your heart in hand. You know you're better than that. Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you're better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I bought the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phone if I knew I would get so attached. Promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.